Hello, hello. How y'all doing today? Just leaving the beach. And I used to do something called Steph Stands Driving Monologue. It's been a while since I've done that. You would not believe how many people asked me to bring it back. They said, pull up, bring it back. So here it is. Steph Stands Driving Monologues are just where I am driving and I just sort of rant for a minute and share things that are really on my mind that are way too much to type. So here's the story, here's the deal, here's what I got to say today. There are so many people going through crazy life transitions. Not like little problems where you say, oh, I wish I could go on vacation, or, oh, my kids are getting on my nerves, or, oh, I kind of hate my boss. Like, okay, those are irritating things. But I mean, people are going through some serious stuff. I know someone who recently got in an accident, and so she's worried about actually being able to do her job and make money. She's not sure she's capable right now. I know someone who made an investment and they're not sure they're going to recoup on it. Stressful. I know someone who's going through some procedures and treatments right now for health, and they're worried about that. There are lots of folks with lots of big things on their plate. You're trying to make decisions right now for your life. You're trying to figure out what you want for yourself. What's next? How do you get there? So I thought I would just give you my own personal little strategy that I use that came to me today. Because today I went to the beach to relieve my own stress. We all have it. And to figure out what I want for myself and my business and different things. And when I got to the ocean expecting serene, cool waters, I found huge waves with a ton of seaweed. Like if you've ever been to the ocean, I mean, it was that whole row of seaweed, the first 5 feet as you try to walk in, you can't get past it. I said, all right, I'm going in anyway. There was nobody else in the water. So I get in the water and the seaweed is scratching every part of my body. You know when you get in and you can feel things touching your feet? You can feel it on your legs and you feel it on the back of your swimsuit? Yeah, that was me. So I wasn't even sure if jellyfish were going to scratch me. I'm having all these crazy thoughts. But at the same time, I was still sort of enjoying the water, wanting to go under and swim around while I maneuvered these waves. And eventually, instead of trying to stand up and fight the waves, I just squatted down and decided to let the waves sort of carry me, right? To just flow with them. And I heard, sometimes life is tumultuous. Sometimes life is irritating, scratchy like this seaweed. But the best way to deal with it is just to jump right in and understand when you're not going to be able to change the circumstance. So you got to change yourself. The quickest way out of the transition is to not worry so much about how the circumstance will change if it's out of your hands, but to change yourself in the circumstance. So I said, well, that's all great, but I'm not feeling better and I'm scratchy. And I heard, yes, it's irritating. It's scratchy. Life doesn't always feel good to be in it, but you're okay. Relax, breathe, pick your feet up and let the waves carry you. Be okay with where you are in life. And know this, it's not necessarily a mistake that you are where you are. You haven't done something wrong. It's not because of all your poor choices. Maybe you're just supposed to be here because you have to learn to deal with this scratchiness and being peaceful in it anyway. I said, well, that's all great for the ocean, God. Thank you very much. But what about in real life? What about in real life? And God said, okay, you can apply this to real life. You want help getting out of transitional times in your real life? Let me bring the message to you. And what I got was, even though life is scratchy, the only way out of it to start feeling good again, to get rid of the pain, the worry, the sadness, the fear that you're experiencing, is to be exactly where you are in that moment. So as I started walking out of the sea, I thought about every single step I was taking. Not about my beach blanket that was 4 feet away. The step I was taking. My grandfather didn't walk very well, ever, his whole life. And he couldn't really walk into the sand, but I could, at any time. How wonderful. I thought about those little things, the baby steps and little things I could do every day. I just appreciated the moment that I was in. So I didn't say go on some fake thankfulness fest when you're not feeling it. I just said notice where you are in this very second. What does that do for you? It helps lay the foundation so flowers can grow. Because once you're in a peaceful space, once you're feeling calm, That's when Spirit can talk to you and share answers and tell you what your next right move is. Your job, you can't eliminate all the seaweed. You can take baby steps. Notice where you are. Appreciate the things that you have in this moment so that this foundation can be laid and the flowers can grow later in your day. Because when you are open to receive information, Spirit will share it. That is what I want you to get today. That is what's helping me through this day, because these people are driving like real fools. Sorry, y'all. That's what I want you to get for today. I hope that this car side monologue has helped you have a healthier, happier soul. Life's not perfect all the time. It's going to get scratchy like the seaweed. You can figure it out. You're going to make it through. You've not made a mistake by doing what you're doing. You're just learning a lesson, how to deal with the scratchiness of life. You can make it. You can do it. Focus on right now. That's what I want to say. I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. Put some information down on the bottom. Shout it out. Subscribe to my page, whatever. Hey, DM me, by the way, if you would like some help getting through your own life transitions, because sometimes we need somebody to help us be accountable and to take the baby steps toward our goals. If that's what you need, check me. Send me a DM. Talk to y'all later. Bye.